Okay, I think we're live. This is Shannon Kringen, Goddess KRING on Christmas Eve day. I am pet sitting two beautiful kitties, one named Marula, Rudy and Marula, sitting in the kitchen of Rudy and Marula's house. And it is Christmas Eve day. And I'm going to go have a slumber party with a couple friends of mine. And my dad is in Florida with his girlfriend and her family that he has joined. And my mom is on Whidbey Island having solitude. And me, I am pet sitting a fellow art car lady friend of mine, Rudy and Marula Kitty. And I am going to go have a slumber party with my friend who's 11 and his parents. And I am feeling inspired by Tom Petty, Who Widens My Jetty. I just watched the beautiful documentary called Somewhere You Feel Free, The Making of Wildflowers, and it's reminding me of the idea of staying true to yourself and following your heart and soul and your dreams and being your authentic self and doing what you love on this earth because life is temporary and precious. And I'm going to just do a short live right now, just reminding people to, there, this is that lighting better. Do what you love and focus on what you love and try to forgive and not worry so much about all of the problems and all of the painful things. My mom and I just went through the death of her significant other after a brief illness, and that was a whole nother ball of wax. But I am just reminded of that happened on December 21st. So it's now just 3 or 4 days later. So my mom and I are still heavily grieving. My mom is especially grieving, but my mom is a very strong person and very grounded in present moment awareness and higher states of consciousness. I mean, she doesn't use those words, but I use those words to describe her. So she's full of wisdom and surrounded by beautiful nature on Whidbey Island. And I am hanging out with a Bengal cat named Marula and a fluffy cat named Rudy. So Rudy and Marula, and watching the Tom Petty documentary, Somewhere You Feel Free, The Making of Wildflowers. Even if you're not a Tom Petty fan, I'm sure the concept of being somewhere that you feel free and having the ability to do what you love is inspiring to anybody, even if they don't like his music. He is an inspirational human that spent his entire life doing what he loved. And it looks like some people are here. Hello, I can't really read the hello. I can't quite read. Oh, thank you very much. Um, you want to know my actual age? I'm 56 years old. I am 56. I was born in 1968 in San Diego, California, and I now live in Seattle, Washington. I'm trying to read the, oh, I look young. That's because I eat a lot of meat. That's because I eat a lot of animal fat, actually. I look young because I moisturize with coconut oil and I drink a lot of water. I don't smoke and I don't drink and I eat a lot of meat. And I eat mostly meat and vegetables and sauerkraut. But so Merry Christmas Eve day while I pet sit. I rarely do lives. I wanted to share, there's Kring Flower music. Me and Dave Flower, Supaflower from Interactive Jack Records, Seattle, we create music. We create original music. I write poetry. I'm Goddess KRING from Seattle Public Access Television. I have an art car, which is a Honda Fit with rhinestones that I glued all over it in a very beautiful way. I call her Opal Moonstone Bada boo, bada bing, stinging rings the kring. Catch the windsong spiral drive, crack the code. Left and right node. I wander, tripping over grasshoppers, moon haulers, key robbers, enchanted lands, smoky hands, rough and cracked. Take this sand and stand alone, all one. I present the present, desert the desert. Exercise, bring exorcism cleansing. I'm walking around the kitchen where I'm pet sitting, and we have Kring Flower, Goddess Kring music. It's several tracks of original music that I created. I'm Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring. Shannon Nicole Kringen is my name. I'm Goddess Kring from Seattle, and I'm a multimedia artist. I write poems, I paint, I do music and poetry. And so I'm a visual and performing artist and a pet sitter and a dog walker and an animal lover. I volunteer in nature. And thank you for joining me. I can't really read what everybody's saying in this light. These tiny little words. I have to squint, forgive me. You want to know more about me? Okay. Well, what would you like to know? I was born in San Diego. I'm an only child. I'm left-handed. I'm an earth monkey. I'm an only child of parents who divorced when I was 4. And I make music and art for the last 32 years. I've been an art model in Seattle. I work with medical students and art students, and I make multimedia art. If you look at shannonkringen.com, I'm on Bandcamp. Our music is called Kring Flower, Goddess Kring Music. We record at Interactive Jack Records in Seattle. It's a recording studio, a professional record label and recording studio. I'm an independent artist. I want to make a documentary film about the Goddess Kring public access TV show. For 15 years in Seattle, I had a public access TV show called Goddess Kring. It was video improvisational monologues that I created in my own apartment, literally for 15 years. And I continue to do, I've had my YouTube channel since 2005. That's 19 years. And I make art and music. If you go to Bandcamp, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, iTunes, Apple, Pandora, Spotify, if you like to stream music, please check out our music. It's Kringflower Goddess Kring. It should be free to listen. It's my poetry and my voice turned into music. I also have a poetry book called Kringonian Pizzazz that you can find online. Any advice for you? 62. Hello in Sydney, Australia. You're 19 years old. Okay. Um, my advice to everyone actually is to do what you love and follow your heart and your soul and your dreams. Me personally, I love to make art, music. I'm a creative person. I'm an animal lover. I'm a nature lover. Uh, my advice is to get out a pen and paper and write down things that you love and do more of that, whether it's some creative thing that you want to do or go walk in nature. I don't know. Like, my advice to everyone actually is to listen to your heart and your soul and do what you love. For me, that's making visual art and music and poetry and painting and gluing rhinestones all over my car. If you look up Opal Moonstone Art Car, Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring, you will find me, photos of me with my art car. I've been in a bunch of art car parades and festivals. And Instagram, I'm a Goddess Kring. If you just look for Goddess Kring, GODDESS KRING, I am definitely on. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I have several blogs. I have a live journal. I have a I have my own website, shannonkringen.com. I have many different, I'm on many different sites. If you just look up Shannon Kringen, Goddess Kring, you'll find me all over the place. I do visual art and music and poetry, and I'm a model. I'm a photographer. I'm a model. I'm an animal lover. I do all of it. So, Merry Christmas to people who celebrate Christmas. And I just washed my hair and it's now drying. And that's all from me. I think I'm going to wrap this up actually. I'm here in Seattle, Washington, USA, And can I please type? Uh, let's see. You are harsh and you are sending something. I can't really read all of that you're saying. I don't know how to type during a live video. I hope that my internet connection is okay. I'm pet sitting these two different cats. I'm not really sure how to type on here. So you can find me online, Goddess KRING or Shannon Kringen, ShannonKringen, or Goddess KRING. Yeah. So I don't even know how do I wrap this up? Let's see. I'm not really sure. I don't ever usually do lives. I don't know how I end it. Let's see. I really don't know how to, community moderation. Um, I am not used to doing this, so forgive me. I don't know how I even wrap this up. Thank you for being here with me. I'm an artist and a model and a improvisational person, and I'm not seeing where I thank you for being here with me. Wishing you all well on this December 24th, 2024. I'm not sure what else to share or say. I am getting ready to go meet some friends for some food and drink. When I say drink, I don't mean alcohol. I don't even like alcohol. I just drink like sparkling water and iced coffee mostly and some tea. Uh, do you deserve a follow back? You just followed me on Instagram. Feel free to send me a message. I'm not really here to play a snarky game with anybody. Um, I am a genuine human being who likes to share music and art that I create myself. So I am in Seattle. I am 56 years old. I think most people don't really say their age. I really don't care. I am actually on the autism spectrum. Did you know that? I am left-handed. I'm a Earth monkey Scorpio only child, and I'm an artist and a model, and I am here to connect with people with my music and my art and my words and my poetry. So I don't know how I do anything on this. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how to change what I'm doing here. Uh, so I don't know. Highlight. Well, let's see. Gosh, I don't know. How do I even say goodbye? Hello. Yes, I am a fairly kind person, although I do have a temper. I have a dark side and I have a temper, and I have to be careful because I can get passive aggressive if I'm overly nice, overly nice, overly nice, overly nice, then I might like lose my temper and get angry, and so I don't want to do that. But you are Iranian. Okay. That's cool. I've never been to Iran. I've been to Australia, Mexico, a bunch of different European countries. Did I already say? Yeah, Australia, Mexico, and I've been to France and England and Scotland and Austria and Holland and England and Italy and a few other places, but I have never been to Iran. Oh, I don't have an opinion about Iran other than because I don't know. Americans are not really very educated about these other countries in general, although I'm not really a typical American, whatever that means. I am a very open-minded human being. So I would love to learn about actually, when I think about other countries like Iran, I think about art and music. I think that I've seen some beautiful artwork from different countries like Iran, Iraq, Morocco, Pakistan, India. I mean, I know all those countries are totally different, but I appreciate the music and art. And India, I have a friend who lives in India, a fellow American who lives in an ashram in India, and she's shared videos and photos with me. Not that Iran is anything like India, but I like that I've never been to Iran and I've never been to India. And I love learning about music and art and the different culture. And I know that all the different countries have different kinds of governments. I'm definitely not here to talk about the politics of all of that. But let's just say that I'm open minded and wanting for the United States to be diplomatic with other countries. Um, so, do I speak Persian? No, I have never learned how to speak Persian. I took French in high school. I know a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of French, but I do not speak Persian. But I have heard different languages like that spoken, and I feel like they sound beautiful. I like listening to the music and the languages from other parts of the world. Um, yeah. Yeah, visiting would be interesting. So I think that I need to wrap this up, but I am open to visiting different countries. I have visited Mexico, Australia, and different European countries, but okay, I need to wrap this up now, but I'm not really sure. I don't know how to turn this off right now. Okay, so this is Shannon Kringen. Goddess KRING. I live in Seattle, Washington, USA. You can find Kring Flower Goddess KRING music if you search for that online. I do music and visual art and poetry, and I have an art car and I love animals. So that's just all I wanted to say for today. So happy December 24th, 2024 to anybody listening. And check out my music if you want. Kring Flower Goddess KRING music.